Gananam Tva Ganapati Gum Havamahe Kavim Kavinam Upamashravastamam Jistarajam Brahmam Brahmaspatana Srivanuti Mishiri Saranam. Good morning, yoga friends. Today we're going to do a set and a multi-part meditation for the aura. And you can think about the aura as a shining armor that protects you and also attracts to you the things that are going to work in your benefit. So let's tune in. Couple of relaxing breaths. And then an inhale to chant. Namo Gurudev. Start with good old classic ego buster. So that's fingertips curled into the palms of the hands, and you want to lengthen out through your thumbs like you're a very determined hitchhiker. And as much as you're reaching your thumbs in this direction, draw your shoulder blades down and together in the opposite direction so that your chest opens. Good. Eyes can either look up as though you're trying to look at the spot between your eyebrows, or you could imagine you can see through the top of your head. Go ahead and take the entirety of your tongue and press it firmly into the roof of your mouth, and then we'll start a breath of fire. Good. Now, simultaneously, we'll lift up on the pelvic floor, inhale, hold the breath in, and then draw the thumb tips together overhead. And then you want to find a place of feeling relaxed as you can. And then when you can no longer feel relaxed, let go of the breath, let go of your arms, and release root lock. The next two practices are unusual in that we're going to do them with the eyes open. And this first one is specifically to work on the eyes. So fingers nice and wide at the level of the face. And then we're moving back and forth from the elbows, eyes open, viewing the fingers and the space between the fingers as they move. You know how it is. Just set your willpower, keep going. We're gonna do 3 minutes total, and we've already done half. Speed it up for the last little bit. Inhale, lift up on root lock. Expand the chest, draw the elbows back. Let go. All right, for the next one, we're gonna come up to standing. So it's a variation on archer pose or warrior two. Right foot forward to start, left foot back. Make your feet as wide apart as you need to so that you've got good balance. And then you act like you're drawing back a bow. So very deliberate, strong through the right arm that stays steady. Draw back across your heart with the left. And then you're gazing out over that front hand. And then all we do is bend and straighten the front knee, that right knee. So you can think about what it is you would be willing to be a warrior for. And then focus your eyes out beyond your hand, like you're determined to meet that goal. All right, now we're gonna inhale, lift up on the pelvic floor, but also lift up on the soles of your feet, those minor bandhas in the soles of the feet, lift up. Good. Roll your shoulders out if they need it, and then simply reverse your feet. Same thing on the other side. Inhale, lift up on Mul Bandha, on Hasta Bandha, or the feet bandhas. Let go. And then we do 20 seconds more on each side. So back to right leg forward. Inhale. And last time, reversing left side forward. Fantastic. Okay, the next one is pretty rigorous, so you may want to find a modification that works better for you. One option would be to do this against the wall. We've done that as an option a lot of times with a down dog variation like that against the wall. And it's essentially we're going back and forth between up dog and down dog for quite a long time. You know what, let's do one thing to just balance out the musculature of the spine before we move into the practice. So we're going to do sort of a cobra-like move. Your arms are going to be in a big L shape. So forehead on the floor, right arm reached out to the side, left arm reached out as far as you can right alongside your left ear. And we're just going to do minor cobras. Inhale up, exhaling down. Great, and just reverse the arms, do the other side. Great, so that cobra variation is fantastic if you have any scoliotic curve, side bend in your spine, or just pain in the middle of your back. All right, so now we're going to move into the up dog, down dog variation, or not variation. Each time that you move through it, endeavor to have your weight equally distributed between the hands, each hand carrying the same amount of weight, and each leg reaching down and back equally. No, your computer is not broken. We're still going. And the next time you come up into down dog, pause and then come down onto your knees and rest in child's pose. We'll take a minute, so you can either stay in child's pose and relax, or if you want to switch to something else like lying on your back, do that. So whatever position you're resting in, go ahead and come up to seated and make sure that you feel comfortable. We're going to do a pranayama practice now, and it is going to combine bandhas and breath of fire. Each of these three components you've probably done before in separate practices, but we're going to combine all three. So let me step us through the process. There'll be 4 alternate nostril breaths. Then we'll do an inhale through both nostrils, hold the breath in, and lift up on the pelvic floor and drop your chin into neck lock. And when you need to exhale, relax the bandhas. Exhale. 4 more alternate breaths. And then we'll do, the 5th breath will be a strong breath of fire through both nostrils. And then we go back to the alternate nostril breath. So we're going to do this entire thing for about 10 minutes. So again, make sure you feel really comfortable. And I'll talk us through the entire 10-step first round, and you can continue on your own. So the alternate nostril breathing is done without using your hands. You're using your mental focus to create the sensation. So close the eyes and focus on inhaling through your left nostril all the way up to the spot right between your eyebrows. And then exhale from the spot between your eyebrows out your right nostril. Inhale right, exhale left. That's 2. Inhale left, up to the 3rd eye spot. Exhale right. 3. Inhale right. Exhale left. 4. Deep inhale. Lift up on root lock. And also drop your chin to your chest and raise your chest towards your chin. And when you're ready to exhale, lift your chin, relax Mul Bandh. Back to alternate nostril breathing. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. 2. Inhale left. Exhale right. 3. Inhale right. Exhale left. 4. Now for the 5th breath this time, a powerful breath of fire through both nostrils in and out. And then back to the 4-part alternate nostril breath. I'm using a light ujjayi, or that raspy breath where you slightly constrict your throat so that it helps me remember to breathe. It gives me an auditory cue to pay attention to. Doing great. Do your best to stay focused on the practice. Keep your attention on the practice, just 2 more minutes. One more full cycle. And now we'll relax for a minute. If you'd like to relax on your back, give your knees a break, do that. If you're really enjoying the space that you're in right now, then you can stay seated. I'd like to read some of the comments for this practice while you're relaxing. The set that we've just done is for balancing the aura, and the set builds your physical energy and stamina. It strengthens the navel and the navel energy. It rhythmically moves the energy through your meridians from the 3rd chakra to the 8th chakra and back. The dance of energy builds through all of the chakras and then through the radiance of the aura. It is the kind of Kriya you can master gradually, and it becomes increasingly delightful as your aura expands. The meditation that we're going to do has 6 parts to it, and it's called a set for the radiance to become aware, intelligent, and radiant. So make your way back upright and seated. I've hesitated to ever do this practice because the first 3 parts are a little odd, but we did it with yoga in the park this week and it was great. So I'm feeling uninhibited about doing it here. All right, so the first three parts involve visualization. Simply relax and close your eyes and extend your hand out as though you were shaking hands. And then visualize that the entity that you are shaking hands with is the jolly green giant. So this should create a sense of feeling uncomfortable or awkward, and that would indicate that you are in the right space for the practice. Doing your best to feel like you are shaking hands with a giant, with a green giant. And then we'll relax the hand down and immediately transport yourself to the top of the Empire State Building, being held by a giant ape. Create for yourself the visceral sensation of what it would be like held next to King Kong, the fur, the smell. Really get the sense of that. And then from this great height, look down towards the ground. Just a little longer, visualizing the streets, perhaps empty streets of New York City below the Empire State Building. And then relax that visualization and transport yourself to a restaurant. Imagine that you're holding a knife in one hand and a fork in the other. Order yourself a drink and some food. And then really get into the process of eating and drinking and feel good as you do it. Enjoying yourself as you eat and drink in a restaurant. Good. And then release out of that visualization. And one more time, transport yourself back to your home. You're in a room by yourself, and there's a full-length mirror. You're standing in front of the mirror naked, and you're going to inhale through rounded lips, drawing in health, drawing in prana, and then you're going to exhale through rounded lips, pushing out disease and weakness. Inhale, health and vitality. Exhale, weakness and disease. Visualizing yourself in front of this full-length mirror, seeing yourself grow more healthy each time that you inhale, seeing yourself grow more healthy each time you exhale. Keep going. You might even see the incoming prana or health as a color or a sensation, a light. You might see that come into your body. Same thing on the exhale. You might actually see that weakness or disease pushed out visually or sensorially. Now, for the next minute, you're going to increase the intensity of both the inhale and the exhale. Great, keep going. We've got one more minute, and if you can, increase the amplitude, the intensity of both the inhale and exhale one more level. Inhale and exhale. Great. Fifth component of the 6-part meditation, we'll use that same breath we used, the slowest pace. And the fingers are interlaced, and you're going to find a spot approximately 4 to 6 inches over the top of your head. And this arc of your arms emulates the arc, your arc line. Where your hands are is where it said that you can feel the outer limits of your crown chakra. So move your hands around, see if you can find that spot where it energetically feels right. And if you don't feel that, then just pick a spot. And then we will close the eyes, roll the eyes upwards, and we'll start the same breath. Keep going. No matter what thoughts you have about your arms, just keep going. Less than a minute to go. Great, inhale, lift up on Moband, reach the arms up, shake out the hands, wrists, arms, good. And then go ahead and relax on your back for a couple of minutes. All right, in just a minute, we're gonna come up for this final component of the meditation. But I will describe to you what we're gonna do and read you the comments about the practice. So the mantra that we're gonna use is Har, 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 Dum. So it's like hum, H-U-M, but with a D at the beginning. Har is just like we usually chanted in Kundalini, where on the R, you either strike the roof of your mouth or the back of your teeth as you chant it. And each time that you chant Dum, you're gonna pull your navel point in and up. The chant translates to every breath of God. Har, Har, Har is for the creative force of the infinite, and Dum is for the navel power and for manifestation. This set creates a glow of your radiant body, that which makes you attractive to others. This set creates a shining armor around you for your protection and for attraction. All right, so you're gonna take your left hand over the center of your chest and press, right hand over the top of the left, eyes wherever you would like to have them gazing, and we'll start the chant. Har, 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 Dum, 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 har, 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 dum. Last time. Har, 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 dum. Now inhale. Hold the breath in and push both hands into your chest as hard as you can. We're going to try and hold the breath in for 15 seconds. If you need to end before that, no problem. Whenever you end, it's going to be a forceful cannon fire breath out the mouth. Another deep inhale. Press the palms into the chest. Press, 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 press. third and final time, inhale, press the hands as hard as you can, and then feel as though you are squeezing the base of your spine, and then you're continuing to squeeze up the sides of your spine, all the way through your neck, until you can focus up in the center of your head or the top of your head, and exhale. Ooh, reach your arms up, shake your hands out. Pause for a second. Have a sense of a radiant protective shield all the way around you. Have a sense of the strength and willpower that this affords you. Have a sense of it attracting to you those things that are in your best interest, including what you feed your mind. And last but not least, feel like those things that are not helping you out bounce off the outside, including those things that impact your mind. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and close out by chanting one long Satnam. Let's bow to the radiance in ourselves and in each other. Satnam. It's so nice to spend this virtual time with you. See you next time.